What's up, gentlemen? Today we are going to talk about why you are simping. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first reason why men simp is because honestly they have been emasculated. They don't embrace their masculinity. At some point and somewhere along their lives, they've been told that men are bad, men are toxic in some way, shape, or form, and then this causes them to not embrace that, to not embrace what makes them a man, and to then put women on a pedestal and not realize that women are humans as well. So for me, when I was young, my father passed away, and my mom constantly had a revolving door of men coming in and out of our lives, and a lot of them were bad, a lot of them were abusive, and a lot of them were toxic. And so that's all I ever saw from grown men was negativity and abuse and toxic behavior. And my mom would always tell me, men are bad. Don't ever grow up to treat women the way men treat your mom. And so in turn, that did cause me to be a beta, a simp for a lot of my life, until I was taken out of the environment and I was given an opportunity to grow and embrace my masculinity. And this took a while. This took a lot of self-development. This took counseling and therapy. It takes a lot to get over this demasculization that happens to a lot of dudes, especially in today's society, where people are telling men that they are bad, that masculinity is toxic, and that to embrace those stereotypical masculine behaviors is not okay. This doesn't mean that you have to go and chop wood in the forest in a checkered flannel and have a giant beard or be able to start fires and things like that at will. You should know some skills. It's important to know how to start a fire. It's important to know how to use tools. But that's not what makes a man. And we're gonna get into what actually makes a man in a little bit here. It's important to remember that being a man is awesome, period. Being a human being is awesome. We are in a beautiful world with tons of things to embrace and enjoy, and masculinity is one of those things to embrace and enjoy.
Don't even fucking fit me. Get too fucking
masculinity.
You know, jacket don't fucking fit me no more. Getting too swole.
Right.
Okay, so if you saw last week's video, you know that we were looking for this beauty of a game right here. And so we finally found it. And when we took it home, the game didn't work. So we are gonna go and return it and hopefully get a working copy. Let's go. We got a new style of the game. They let me keep the case because I really just like the original case of this, but we switched out the discs, so it all worked out. What I was going to talk about next is that another reason why guys are simping, why you might be a simp, is because you require female validation. Because of what we talked about previously with being emasculated, you require that female validation in order to feel like a human, in order to feel good about yourself. And so you're putting women on a pedestal, hoping that they're going to give you something back so you can feel good about yourself, so you can feel fulfilled, so you can feel like some semblance of confidence, some semblance of self-worth. And so that's the next thing that we need to conquer, that we need to get over, is that need to put females on a pedestal. In truth, they're just equals to us. It's like I said earlier, they're just humans, man. And they want to be loved, and they want to have sex, and they want to feel good, just like we do. And so when we require female validation in order to feel whole, our value isn't coming from within ourselves as men, which is incredibly important, you guys. We need to have our self-worth and our value come from within, not from outside sources. And when we require the validation of females in order to feel like a man, in order to feel good, in order to have confidence, it's going to destroy us. And females are not going to find that attractive whatsoever. It's very unhealthy, it's very unattractive, and it's incredibly needy, and it's going to lead to simping. Alright, so we're here down by the ocean, and I have collected these nice flat rocks from a few places around, and because I like to skip rocks. It's incredibly relaxing, and it's something nice to do with that special lady. Yeah, fuck it up, bitch. Let's go. Rock what you got. Yeah, who's the baddest bitch?
I'm the baddest bitch.
You the baddest bitch. We are back at the Man Talk premises, the Man Talk headquarters. And we're back here to talk about our last point, and that is you don't stand for anything. And when I mean you don't stand for anything, you don't have your own opinions, you don't have your own values, you don't believe in yourself. And it's consistent throughout all three of these points that it all comes back to us. It all comes back to the things that we're doing. It doesn't come down to anyone else. It doesn't come down to what's going on in the world. It comes down to how we're feeling about ourselves and the things we do for ourselves. Becoming people of value. Putting our validation in us and what we do and what we believe and how we want to go and put ourselves into the world. And when we don't stand for anything, we're too afraid to disagree. We're too afraid to speak our opinions and be controversial. When we don't stand for anything, we're not taking lead, we're not taking control, we're just blending in, we're being safe. When we talked before about validation, our validation coming from someone else, a woman, and not from within us, that's because we don't stand for anything. We have nothing inside of ourselves to validate ourselves because we're just blending in with everyone else. Our opinions, our values, our dreams, that all comes from whatever everyone around us is thinking, what everyone around us is thinking, because we're afraid. We don't want to stand out. And so the final point of this video, if you want to stop being a simp, if you want to stop being a beta, you have to find what you value. You have to find what's important to you in life. You have to fight for it. You have to find something for your own personal integrity to be grounded by. Because if not, we're just going to be flopping around neurotic, going every which way. Whichever way the crowd goes, we are going to go. And that is the definition of a simp, of someone who has no belief or confidence in themselves. So gentlemen, find what you believe and find what you value and place all your trust in that and go heavy and go forward in that. And if you find that you're wrong, if you find that you have believed something and that comes in turn to not be true or to be incorrect, and you have to change your opinion and you have to do more research and you have to find something else out, that is fine. But that means that you're putting yourself out into the world. That means that you're learning. That means that you are taking chances. And that is what growing as a person is all about. And that takes us to the end of today's video. Gentlemen, if you enjoyed what you saw here today, go down below. What's the line? What's the line?
And sauce him one of these.
Smash that subscribe button and have a fantastic rest of your day. An even better week ahead. And of course, gentlemen, stay handsome, stay proud, stay kind, and stay strong.